We're
I'm
gonna be
excited.
talking today about Motherland Fort Salem because we love the show. I also think
No one has ever heard us talk about
I also
Motherland
think it's
before.
hilarious. You're our third cast member to be on Let's Hang Out.
I love it.
We're obsessed. We have a problem.
We're like, we're not gonna stop. We're just gonna
I'm
keep
missing
going.
the
No.
part where this is a problem.
It isn't. No, it's not. It's actually incredible.
We're gonna just slowly get all of you on, and then we'll do like a Let's Hang Out reunion episode where we'll like bring you all back on together.
The reunion episode is just the entire cast.
Great.
That would be amazing,
Awesome.
actually.
Friends
yeah.
did it. Why can't we?
Yeah, we
Yes. Yes.
But I would love to start our episode. I actually don't think this is on our outline, but I always love asking actors this question. So I would love to start with like, how did you get cast in Motherland Fort Salem? Because I love a casting story.
This, I mean, I've told this story a bajillion times. So for anyone else who's heard this, just fast forward like a minute or 5 because I talk so much. But basically, I auditioned, and so this is some new information. I found some old emails when I was going through my emails. I actually went out for Tally and Scylla, and I forgot about that because by the time I heard back from my audition, I'm not sure which self-tape they originally responded to, but they were interested in seeing me for Rael. And it took, I think it was almost half a year. So I had completely forgotten about the project. I had pocketed it, and my agents brought it up to me and they said, hey, they're actually interested in seeing you for this. So I started doing auditions. I did another self-tape, and then I went in room in Vancouver, and I was still living in Kelowna at the time. And then eventually they said they wanted to chemistry read me. And I actually knew the person that they were looking at for a casting option up in Vancouver as Scylla. She was my friend. So, we took advantage of it. We met at her house. We kind of read over everything. And we're like, oh, this is awesome.
We practiced.
Yeah, we practiced. It was great. And we went in and read. And then the next thing we knew, they were flying us down to LA, which is the really scary part because you walk into a room and there's lights on you and there's nothing around you to interact with. You have to just completely use your bare environment and imagination, and you have to do it in front of like 30 suits who can make or break your career. So we did this, and they kind of kept playing musical chairs with us, swapping in rails, swapping in tallies, swapping in Scyllas, and sort of mix and matching to see the sort of best combination they could come up with for chemistry. We took a break, and we were all freaking out. We were all kind of bonding over the fact that everyone had nervous shits, and we all kept
oh my god,
so we were all so scared.
How many stalls are in the bathroom?
Not enough. That's how we got.
I'm like, I bet you no one's asked you that
we're all, like,
in an
tapping
interview.
our feet, and some
hard-hitting journalism is what we said, and now you're getting it. Okay.
She said, "Is anyone else?" I think she said something. Is anyone else's asshole beatboxing or something? And I just like put my hand up in shame, and then everyone else kind of went, "Yeah."
Oh,
and I was like, "This is great." We got open energy, but we walked out for lunch, and Amalia and Dimitri are sitting at a table with someone else that was auditioning, and they had already gotten their calls. And I was with someone who was casted as Abigail in the pilot, and this was before we were both casted, and we're looking at each other going, oh my God, what do we, we still haven't gotten our calls yet. We're still in LA. We're still auditioning. So I was freaking out, and I had to go back into the room with Amalia, knowing that she already had the part, that if I fucked this up and if I couldn't get a connection with her, it was over. And, it was between someone I had rapport with, my friend, and a complete stranger who threw me off. Oh my God, she didn't read the lines at all like how I would have interpreted them, which she made me so uneasy and unsettled, and like she made me feel really small, and I just wanted to prove myself. And I think, in retrospect, I keep saying that I think that's what worked because she had that siren effect on me. But I walked out of the room going, oh my God, I blew it. Like if she is the part, I'm screwed. So I went back in the next day and did some more testing, and then I flew home. And about 2 weeks goes by, and that's a really bad sign. After you've tested for something, you should just give up. After 2 weeks, you're just like in the can. So I get a call, and they tell me that they're going to keep auditioning for people to see my role. So, you know, they said, just good for you for getting it this far.
Yeah.
But, you know, give up. And I said, okay. And then the day after that, they called me and told me I'd booked it. So I don't know what the scare tactic was, but it worked. And I was so, so grateful. I sat on the floor and I cried. And then shortly after, my best friend who was the original Abigail, she got her call too. So
That's amazing.
pretty crazy.
I love
Pretty
it.
crazy. Yeah. But it's sure made it worth it, you know. And I put my heart and soul in that
Ellie's gonna
audition.
keep asking people this question now, and now she's gonna ask how much they had to shit during their
Yeah.